Well, you guys asked for it, so we're bringing the show back on. The ranked series is going to be back. I already have a lot of videos submitted from you guys on Twitter, but the first one I wanted to make it special, which is going to be my gameplay in Platinum 1. And if you guys are new to the coaching series, this is essentially reviewing gameplay of ranked. Usually it's reviewing subscribers gameplay, but again, we're hopping on board with my POV. Our team comp is going to be Bloodhound, Lifeline, and Wraith. In terms of mobility, not the most. So we're landing at the new POI, and we're actually landing contested here. It's going to be a 50-50, and I want you guys to pay attention to what I actually do here. Is I land in the middle of the ship, and I know they all landed in the front. So what that's going to do is actually cut their loot off. They won't get as much loot, and we're going to dominate the loot pool. And hopefully I have the better of the weapons when it comes to these bullet exchanges here. And right off the bat, I'm looking to deal damage. I got a 301 wingman setup. Hit some beautiful shots on Loba. Am I looking to push this and, get myself fully invested right now? Definitely not. If you look at the map, my team's a little bit split. We're going to group up together, and then we can make the aggressive play as a team.
I'm taking shots.
Okay, so I noticed we have one very flesh. My team is on the scene. We're ready to make the push here. So as we start pushing up here, find a bank split, but they're actually rotating out. They don't want to take the fight. Bangalore's absolutely one bullet right there. So I'm looking to get that knock. Maybe see if I can peek some shots in. I saw him looking at me. Go for the repeat. There we go. First knock. Initial knock is huge when it comes to ranked, but this is a prime example of what to do when an enemy team, should I say, sort of splits up. So we have the first knock here. I'm just going to sit on his box, see what they're doing. We're going to clean him up, get the loot from him. Now one bailed off all the way to the right. That guy is gone. I'm not sure where he's going, but we do have one to the left here. Beautiful shots in his part. But now it's a 3v1 situation on this guy. So we're looking to close the distance immediately and try to take care of him as soon as possible. And it looks like he went for height. He took the zip line all the way up there. So potentially this guy escaped as well. Relying back on the example is that you don't want to chase solos. You get so eager to try to hunt them down. You don't realize your awareness around you on, there's other teams on the map. So you're going to put yourself in a very bad spot trying to clean one person up. When in reality, just let it go. The KP will come. We got 41 players in the game, 15 squads left. This is a fresh early game with a lot of action waiting to be sent. So rotating over from solar up to the two donut buildings here. Just a proper rotation, nothing really crazy. As I'm coming up the mountain though, right here, I hear one right to my left. So I know they're in the donut building. They don't want to take the fight there. I don't know what's going on, but I guess this is when it comes to platinum lobbies, is that people really want to play for top 5. They're really scared to take fights, but in this game, you can't be scared to take fights. So I get aggro right away. I push past their bangle. Bangs one bullet. That's one down, looking for two. Sort of playing my distance, nothing crazy. And again, this is going to be another example of a split fight, where in the case we knock one, the other two escape. And you can't really chase pieced up players that are pieced apart. They're running away. Don't chase them. Don't ruin your game because they want to survive. As long as you're improving your loot as you go, you get a few kill points here and there. Start playing for endgame. That is perfect. A full team just flew in right now and took height from us. Although we are still in safe zone, however, our positioning, and you'll see off the initial bullet exchanges on this gunfight, is not the best compared to what they have. They have long range. They're sending out some decent damage on me. I exchanged some decent damage on them. But again, I'm looking at their positioning. I'm looking at the shots that they're collecting on us, and I'm like, we need to reapproach and re-engage at a different angle. Back up, take a bat, and we're looking to actually rotate and wide wrap left. So we're going to take the zip line up, get some better positioning, and then we could potentially gate them out. That's going to be the strat here. So it looks like we beat them to the rotation, aka cutting them off and sort of gating them, exactly what they were doing to us, but vice versa. Very poor flatline shots on my part there. End up taking him out though. And I noticed there's actually two teams in this area. And I want you guys to pay attention how I'm peeking these angles real quick. I'm very tight to the corner here. I have a left to right shoulder peek. They have an angle from me on this positioning, as well as the positioning to the left. There's some boxes there. The guy to my left has a charge rifle, and he has a beautiful angle on this doorway if I give him one. So when they have multiple angles on you, you really got to be careful when you're peeking, knowing that only one person has an angle on you. For this case, and me, it was this person in front of me, so I'm actually waiting here. Waiting. Get the shots. Beautiful exchange on him. Reload. Look, I'm keeping my left to right cover very close, very tight, so this guy can't get the angle on me again. So I'm looking to my left, seeing if I can poke some damage there. Can't get him. And right now they're getting very aggressive on us. So when you're in a position like this, where your team is really close together, we don't have a Caustic, a Watson. This is not a good look for us. We need to rotate out immediately. Right now I'm telling them, go up those staircases, get some angles up there. I'm going to pour it out. Right away, pour it out, change up the angle. I don't want to be pinned down, sort of sandwiched in, let them collapse on us. Not going to happen. So again, create some distance. Get some beautiful shots on Valk there. Some more beautiful shots. Now disascendable. Now they have the play. They're playing the running game at this point.
Reloading.
We're getting much better at the exchanges. Loba gets beamed. That's the first knock. Still one off to the right though. So what happened here is actually very important on the play we did. We have one here, solo Octane, and then Octane's teammate was off to the left. We have one knocked. So it's a 3v2 at this situation. Alyssa pushes first on the left. She gets knocked. Our health, me and JMed, we're not looking the best right now. So we need to really single out this one player and push him out. 2v1 him as soon as possible. Make it quick, make it clean, and then focus on the next 2v1. So we push Octane together. I try to thirst him so she can get a shield swap because she needs it more than me. She has no health.
Rings coming in.
That's going to bring us about the same HP.
Reloading.
And now we have a solid 2v1. We're able to wipe her. So 6 squads left, 14 up. Still a lot of squads left for this zone. And as we were looting, look at a whole team just flew into our top right where we needed to rotate to. That was going to be the best spot for us. So now we're caught down low. And I noticed another team to the left. This is a very bad spot. Notice what I do here. I'm not shooting at anyone. I'm not trying to make any noise. I don't want to be the center of the attention. Number one, because we're in a very bad spot and we'll get sandwiched very quickly. Number two, our teammates still in storm, healing, looting. So we don't have a full team yet. Right now, I'm just hiding. And I get sentineled for 1,000 damage. So I'm looking to take a bat. And this is when I said, we need to push out a side. If we stay between two teams in a very bad spot, it's going to end very poorly. Need to capitalize and make a play as soon as possible. So pushing out the top height was the play here. And it was actually good because the top height team actually rotated out. But guess what? They're not out for good. They're pushing back and they have a Revenant. So we get scanned and now they're rev toteming. Hold your position, send them back. It's 2 sent back. And always prepare for the next push. Got some beautiful shots on that Bloodhound there. And now guess what? The tables have turned. We're doing the same thing right to them. Unfortunately, I couldn't knee slide on that pad though. That would have helped me out a little bit more. That was kind of a scuff drop right there. Able to clip the Revenant. I get sent back. Bloodhound gets knocked though. So a 3v1 situation. And we still have the other team. Remember at the bottom left when they rotated in from Storm. Octane's 1 bullet at this point in time. And I told my teammate, listen, that's free KP right there. So we're looking really good right now. We all have red evos. Our loot is looking phenomenal. We're all very close, if not max KP. So right now we're looking to play end zone. We still have 5 of the squads left. And we're late on the rotation. So that's not good at all. The zone's already closing. So one was already knocked up top left here. Got a beautiful scan down. We know a lot of them are on the bottom there. And right away, I look to deal some damage on this other team because I don't want them. I don't want that team pushing up on me. If this team back here pushes up on me, we're going to get sandwiched because there's a whole team down here. And then we'll get sandwiched right on this spot. So what I do right away is I put my presence on the map, send some shots. So don't be scared to show your map presence and, you know, show them that you're not scared to fight. If they want to fight, bring it on. So that's going to actually back them up a little bit. That's going to make them slightly more passive. Most people are kind of scared to fight, especially in an end zone where it's already top 5. That's going to spare some time to actually focus up on this team here that we have right next to us. Rampart's very low in this situation. I get pulled up on by the Bangalore. Did not have any audio on her. And then we get Kraber from the other team. So now I actually need to deal and hold off some pepper damage from this team trying to make a push on us. Wraith gets cracked with the Kraber and ends up backing up. Bottom team already scattered down low. They already rotated for next zone. So we made a beautiful assertion to this first zone that we made in because, again, we had a late rotation. We had to work our way into it, fight some people. So we do have some late rotations this game, but it's really good examples of what to do when you do rotate late, how to assert your team into a spot and hold it down. So now we're rotating actually to the left side because if we rotated from the right side, we already know that there's going to be one minimum of a team back here. So that's another fight we need to take to even get ourselves into this zone over here.
Marking our surroundings.
They get some beautiful shots on me. That was actually another team in the other building. Had a beautiful angle on me. Absolutely fried me. Trying to work the top angle here.
Killed an enemy.
And that's a wipe for that team. Quick shield swap, take a mech kit. So now we're getting a proper full reset going. And I see someone after that scan. You see that guy lurking off to the left there? I think he's trying to swing. So I start going around, see if they get a working angle on him. I don't want anyone pushing us right now. We have zone in a solid spot. 184 on purple. This guy's 16 HP, about 1 shot left. Manages to escape. And then I hear someone behind us. I'm like, hold on, there's somebody behind us. I climb up, I look, it's a Wraith. Insta die, so that means it was a solo Wraith. And I checked the death box and she had a Kraber. So that was actually a solo Wraith that was trying to grief and sandwich us earlier on the first push into this area right here. So I'm looking to peek some shots out, sending out the damage. Again, we are in zone. We have a beautiful building to lock down, so we're looking pretty good right now. So my teammate actually gets a beautiful Kraber shot into the port right off that. Capitalize on the play. So they're going for insta-res, but I take height from them. Catch one split. Almost crack her there. Then I crack her, but they get the res off and they have a claw stick. So it's just simply not going to work right now. They're underneath us. They're trapped out. I look for a different angle. Beautiful shots on the Wraith. That's a nice one mag right there. So we get another knock. We're still trying to work it, but Caustic is very overpowered even after nerf. I start looking at my health. Thermites going everywhere. It's really loud. I don't want to risk anything. I'm trying to play the zone. Our teammate goes down, which is unfortunate. So I retake height from the back. But he's back inside. So now it's a 2v3 situation. We weren't able to clean anyone up.
Let's go this way.
So at this point in time, I'm preparing us for a rotation. If you look at the zone, the building we're on top of is not in zone. It ends right in between these two buildings. And I'm pinging these buildings, which one is going to be the better one to stay on for the longest until you have to drop. And that's going to be the one with the care package on it. So since it's a man down situation, it's a 2v3. I have a lifeline on my team. I'm telling my lifeline to take roof of this building. And what that's going to do is get different angles from them pushing out so they have a harder rotation to the zone, number one. And number 2, I'm going to stay up here and I'm going to do a delayed push, aka a delayed rotation, so that way I can put as much pressure as possible without giving this team free real estate on the bottom. I want to make it hell for them when they try to rotate because I have the height on them, I have the better angles, and I need to take advantage of it because, again, it's a numbers game and they have more numbers than us. So right away, I'm telling her to cross over, take that height. I'm going to stay here, see what I could do.
10 seconds. Close to east. Patching myself up. Any cover. They laid traps.
And that gave me a free opening on Caustic because he was so distracted from my teammate. I was able to crack him. And look at that. Beautiful cleanup. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Teammate peeks out. Nope. No free real estate here. You're going to have to work for that rotation. They tried to pour Caustic out. Was able to clean him up. Now it's a 2v2. And they're still down low. Look at Wraith. How did she spawn to the right of the portal? That still shocks me. I was looking at that back. Oh my goodness. So now it's actually even worse for them. Look how trapped they are right now. They have to throw down heat shields. They have one door to flood out. So it's not looking good for them at all. Lifeline goes for the push. I choked some flatline shots. End up cracking her though. Clean her up.
Enemy down.
I go for the thirst so I can get a quick shield swap. It was a gold. I had to hold it down. Wraith phases in. She was ready very low. And that's a wipe to that game. A beautiful end zone played to perfection when it's a man down situation. The ranked series is back. It's going to be better than ever. Make sure to send in your gameplay if you want your video featured. Again, follow my Twitter, link down in the description box below. DM me with a link to a YouTube video of the full game from Legend Select to Stat Board. Finish off this game with 12 kills, 5,000 damage. Absolute beauty of a game. But anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And as always, this was Sultan D. I'm signing off. Peace.